Joy here. Thanks for watching this video. I guess this is my very first recorded class, so I'm excited. Let's see, I hope y'all are doing well. This is going to be a Hatha flow class. We're going to be moving a little bit on a slower pace. My focus for this class will be opening the side body, right? I know a lot of you do work in front of a computer, sitting several hours, or perhaps driving. So I hope you enjoy, and yes, have fun, and let's breathe. So find a comfortable seated position first, sit nice and tall. I have a blanket here. It can be any blanket or a beach towel, and you can fold and sit on the edge of that blanket so you can elevate the sits bones a little bit more. And let's take a few cleansing breaths here. So take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Now just seal your lips and start to inhale and exhale through the nostrils. As you allow your sits bones to get heavy, as you ground yourself, lengthening through the spine, a gently contraction through the belly, softening the tops of the shoulders a bit more, relaxing your jaw, allowing yourself to fully arrive on your mat, noticing any thoughts as they come and go, letting go of the external distractions, which could be sounds, to-do lists. If you're doing this at home, I know sometimes it can be a little bit more challenging to fully focus. So at any given moment you notice yourself getting distracted, go back to your breath. Good, and then you're gonna inhale, circle your arms out and up. Exhale, take your left hand to the floor or a block if you're using one, and start to breathe deeply into the left side of your body, the right side of your body. I'm gonna be mirroring you guys. Relax your left shoulder away from your ear a little bit more. So as you reach through to your left side, make sure your sit bone is not coming off the ground. Take one more deep breath here. Stay for your exhale. And on your next inhalation, lead with your right hand. Bring your left arm up as well. Exhale. Reach up and over to your right. You can even start to move your head from side to side, if that feels nice. One more full breath here. And then slowly come back to center. Good. We're going to take a twist to your left. Shift your gaze towards your left shoulder. Sit nice and tall here. Keep your shoulders over the hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Try to keep pressing through the sits bones evenly. Notice if the shoulders start to creep up towards the ears. Let them slide down away from your ears. One more breath here. Inhale, circle the arms. Exhale, you're gonna fold. The hands can walk in front of you, or you can even bring your forearms down to the ground, to blocks. It doesn't have to be a huge movement here. Your forehead does not need to touch the ground. But as you hold it here, this fold, you can start to breathe a little bit more into your outer hips, your low back. Last one. Walk the hands back. Slowly release. We're going to switch the legs, so you're going to bring the opposite shin in front. I know it may feel awkward, but it's okay. It's about balance, right? This time you're going to take your hands, lace the fingers, and press your palms towards me, towards my voice. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, reach your hands forward and round into your upper back. You can tuck your chin towards your chest here. One more, breathe in. Breathe in between the shoulder blades. Now on your next inhale, you're gonna reach your arms up. Good, so the palms are pressing up towards the ceiling. Good, now relax the shoulders a bit more. Take another breath in. Exhale, reach up and over to your left. Another side stretch here. One more breath. Mindfully come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, reach up and over to your right. Breathe from that hip all the way into the armpits. Come back to center one more time. You're gonna release the hands, open twist to your left. One more. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, switch to the other side. Last one, final breath here. Inhale, circle the arms. Palms may touch, or you can just slide the hands towards the midline. All right, let's get a little bit more movement here. You can, again, use your blanket. You're gonna be on our knees for a little bit. So, or you can always fold your mat as well. That works. From here, we're gonna do a little bit of dynamic movement just to link breath to movement, right? So we're gonna inhale, circle the arms. Exhale, left hand reach down towards the floor. Again, notice how your body feels as you do this. You don't have to do a huge movement here. But try to breathe from your hip up into the armpit, all the way into the fingertips. Last one, find a little more sensation. Come back to center, inhale. Switch sides, exhale. So this first one, we're gonna do a few more breaths, and then we're gonna just move a little bit faster. One more breath here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open twist to your left. Make sure your hips are not following you as you take this twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open to your right. Inhale, reach, look up and lengthen. Exhale, sit back, child's pose. And as you inhale again, come all the way up. We're gonna repeat this. Left hand comes down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to your right. Inhale to rise. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to your right. Stretch your arms. sit back child's pose. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. Back to center, create space. Exhale to your right. See if you can go a little deeper. Good. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, open twist to your left. Reach both arms high. Exhale, open twist to your right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, rise. And hands come to the heart. All right, good work. So now we're gonna do a gate pose or Parigasana. You're gonna extend your right leg out to the side. Try to have your heel in line with your knee. And your toes can be either pointing forward or they can be slightly out to the side. Just see what works for your knee. Now your left hand is gonna come to the floor or a block. It can be on your fingertips or your palm can come flat to the ground. You're gonna inhale, open that right arm up, and then exhale, reach your fingertips over your ear. You can continue to gaze forward, otherwise shift your gaze down towards the floor. Now breathe from the outer ankle all the way up into the hip, moving into your rib cage, all the way to the fingertips. Last one, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Tone the belly, lead with your right arm, come all the way up, and then switch. Take your right hand to your shin. Reach your left arm over your ear. Keep pressing through that right foot. Inhale, reach both arms high. Palms touch, just like the hands towards the heart center. And switch. Left foot comes to the ground. Again, keep that right knee in line with your hip. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right hand comes to the floor. Reach your left arm over your ear. Even your hand can come behind your head. Just allow your breath to move freely through the body. Use your breath to create space. Lead with your left hand. Inhale, rise. Exhale, switch. Last one. Reach both arms high, palms touch, hands to the heart center. Good, and then find downward dog, yogis. Take a moment here to paddle the feet, to shake the head yes and no. Anything that might call you that it may feel good in your body. Then find stillness. Remember, you can bend your knees here as much as you need. I do want you to focus on lengthening through the spine and releasing your chest to the floor. All right, one more breath here. You're gonna inhale, round your spine forward, come into plank. Good. Exhale, slowly round your spine, coming to downward dog. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, round your spine. Exhale, downward dog. Last one. Breathe in, inhale, round, round, round. And then slowly lower all the way down. Take a baby cobra. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe here, find stillness. And then make your way to the top of your mat. You can take as many steps as you need here. And then slowly to rise, palms touch, just slide the hands towards the heart center. All right, so we're gonna move through some sun salutation A and B. So follow me. Remember that you wanna follow your breath as you do this. Even though I'm cueing the poses, you're still finding your own rhythm, moving with your breath. All right, inhale, circle the arms out and up, look up and lengthen. Exhale, let the chest lead the way, soften through the knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back to plank. Shift to your toe tips or knees, come down. Take your flow. We meet in downward dog. You can come to the knees first and then downward dog or press to the top of a push-up for a little bit more challenge. Bend your knees, look forward, travel to the top of your mat. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Press through your feet, rise, inhale. Exhale, right back to hands down to the earth. Take an inhale, create space. Exhale, step or jump. Notice if you always step the same foot back. See if you can switch it up a little bit. Back bend of your choice, could be cobra, spider cobra. Downward dog. We use sun salutations to warm up the body, to prepare to holding the poses. You're gonna bend your knees, look forward, step, hop. Whatever works for you today. We meet all the way up in mountain pose. And hands come by the sides of the body. We're gonna move through sun salutation B, Surya Namaskara B. You're gonna sit low, chair pose. Chair pose, remember you can do feet hip width apart or you can bring the big toes to touch. Heels a sliver apart and then the knees touch as well. I like to do my feet hip width. Now make sure the sits bones are reaching back and that you can see all 10 toes here. Your arms can even cactus if your shoulders are feeling a little tight. One more breath, maybe wiggle your toes. And then slowly fold. Take an inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, step back or jump. We meet in that downward dog, cobra or upward dog, or any back bend of your choice. Make it yours. You're gonna raise your right leg to the sky. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Take your time. You're gonna plant your back heel about 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise, warrior one. I want you to work towards squaring your hips. You wanna wrap your right hip back, left hip forward, and then you bend that front knee. Wake up your arms. Take one more breath here, look up and lengthen. Exhale, frame your foot. Use that same exhale to lower down. Cobra or upward dog. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe your left leg high. Step your left foot forward. Plant your right heel. Use your inhale to rise. Try to knit your ribs together. Notice if your ribs are splaying out. Pull them in. Breathe. One more inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, frame your foot. You know what to do. Downward dog. We're gonna start to build some heat here. You're gonna notice that. Bend your knees, look forward, step or jump. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Sit low, chair pose, Utkatasana. Hands to the heart, straighten the legs, Samastitihi. We have 2 more rounds. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Move through your flow. We meet in downward dog. No rush. Remember, you need to be able to breathe. You need to keep the quality of your breath. Inhale, raise your right leg to the sky. Step your right foot forward. Rise, warrior 1. You're gonna take 1 breath here. As you exhale, you're gonna frame your foot. You can skip that vinyasa if you want and just press back to downward dog. I'm going to do that because I'm talking the whole time, so I want to preserve my energy a little bit. Raise your left leg. Step your left foot forward. Right heel comes down to the ground. Inhale. As you exhale, take your hands down to frame that front foot. Take your vinyasa, or just hold a plank and press back downward dog. One more breath here. Use this opportunity to notice the quality of your breath as you find stillness. Bend your knees, look forward, step or jump. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to fold. Sit low, chair. Hands to the heart, Samastitihi. Last one, circle the arms. Sit low, chair. And fold. Breathe in to lengthen. Step or jump. We meet in downward dog. Right leg comes high. Right foot steps forward. Rise for the warrior 1. Exhale, frame your foot, vinyasa or downward dog. Left leg high. Left foot forward, stack your left foot forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale to frame your foot. Vinyasa or downward dog. Breathe here. Again, every time you come to your resting pose, which is downward dog or child's pose, it's an opportunity for you to come back to the present moment, to the breath, your foundation. Bend your knees, look forward, step or jump. Sit low, chair pose. Hands to the heart center. All right, we're gonna do a little balancing pose, side stretch. Circle the arms. Left hand to your right wrist, reach up and over to the left. Start to transfer the weight to your left leg and maybe start to raise your right leg as you curl your toes towards your shin. One more. Come back to center, inhale. Switch your hands, exhale, reach up and over to the right. Again, maybe start to transfer the weight to your foot as you raise that left leg. Make sure both legs are nice and strong. Come back to center and just lace the fingers behind your back. Take a breath in. You can stack your feet a little bit wider. Puff the chest, breathe, and then exhale, fold. Fold here, hold. We have 3 slow breaths. You can even start to sway the hips a little bit from side to side. You can shake your head yes and no. Rinse those knuckles away from your spine. Then release the hands to the floor, bend your knees, slowly roll the spine. Coming all the way up, shrug the shoulders towards your ears, breathe in, and breathe out, let go. One more time, inhale, exhale, let go. Good. Come back to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, slowly fold. Soften the knees as you fold. You're going to stack your left foot back. Plant your left heel on the ground. Inhale, sweep your arms. Lace the fingers behind your back. And then slowly fold, humble warrior. Your shoulder can rest on your leg here, you guys. Try to keep your knee over your ankle and then relax your neck. Let the crown of your head reach towards the earth as you rinse those knuckles away from your spine. Take one more breath here. Now, release the hands to the floor. Bring your left knee to the floor. Pivot your foot behind you. So see how my hips is in line with your knee here? With my knee. Walk the hands towards the top left corner of your mat. So we are in that down dog lunge here. If your palms don't touch the floor, come to the fingertips or use your blocks. Continue to press through that right heel. Let the chest melt towards the floor. One more breath. All right, you're gonna start to walk your left hand towards the back of your mat. So I'm not mirroring you now. Your left knee stays in line with your hip. Now reach up and over. So you can reach that arm over your ear, or you can take your hand behind your head. One more breath here in this stargazer pose. Supported side plank. And the rain is coming down. All right, slowly plant both hands, curl the right toes, raise your left leg to the sky. So we're facing the other side now. You're gonna stack your left foot forward. Come back to that warrior one, but now you're facing the other side of your mat. That's all good. If you know my flows, that they are a little funky. I like to keep it playful. Take another breath in. Exhale, open to warrior two. Good, so find warrior two. Remember, it's not about the perfect shape here. It's about finding sensation. Of course, alignment is important. So if this is already familiar to you, just find your pose and breathe. You're gonna flip your left palm, reach up and back. Relax that left hand on your leg or bring your hand behind your back. Maybe bend your right knee a little bit more. Keep those feet nice and strong, pressing down on the ground. You're gonna come back to warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Tuck your arms. Triangle pose. Option to spin your arm over your ear. And you're gonna find a nice side stretch here. Press through the ball of your left foot. Engage your quads, lean back, open the chest. Come back to warrior two. Reverse your warrior once again. So again, opening the side body. This time, straighten your left leg. Lift your toes off the ground. Right hand grabs your left wrist. Archer's pose. One more breath. Slowly release your toes. Good. Pivot your left foot. So both legs are nice and straight now. You're gonna pigeon toe your feet slightly. A few options here. You can lace the fingers behind your back, or you can grab the elbows with opposite hands. Take an inhale, lengthen, create space. Exhale, slowly fold. Maybe start to add a little bit of movement here from side to side. Let's take a big breath in. Slow breath out. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Audible exhale through the mouth. Release your hands to the floor. You're gonna inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, walk your hands towards your right foot. From there, just step back to plank. Move through your vinyasa. We meet in downward dog. Once you find downward dog, reconnect to your breath. And then you're gonna raise your left leg to the sky. Step your left foot forward. Plank your right heel. Inhale, rise, warrior one. And then lace the fingers behind your back. Square the shoulders and hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly start to fold for that humble warrior. Another opportunity to maybe shake your head yes and no. Open and close your mouth. Feel the strength, the power of your legs. One more breath here. You're going to release your hands down to the floor. Gently bring your right knee to the floor. Pivot your foot. And now you're going to walk the hands towards the top right corner of your mat. Hands stay about shoulder width or a little bit wider. Use your breath to clear space in your mind, your body. Last one. And then you're going to walk your right hand towards the back of your mat. It's roughly in line with your hip. Extend your left leg. Inhale, reach your left arm. Maybe reach up and over, or take your hand behind your head. Break here for one more. You're going to release your left hand towards the back of your mat. Curl the left toes under, raise your right leg to the sky. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, open, warrior two. So if you need to adjust your stance, that's totally fine. For warrior two, you want to have roughly heel to arch alignment, right? And that front knee is stacked over the ankle. I always like to remind the students to not roll that knee towards the big toe. Press your knees lightly out. Good. Now soften the tops of your shoulders. You can shift your gaze past your right middle finger. And the rain is coming down. It's pouring outside, you guys. Using the rain to cleanse, right? To clean everything. And then reverse your warrior, reach up and back. If you like to move your neck a little bit from side to side, you can even wrap your left hand behind your back. Find stillness, soften, but keep the integrity of the pose so you're strong in your shape. You're gonna inhale, come back to warrior two. Now straighten your right leg. You have a soft bend on your knee. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Keep both sides of your body nice and long, and then TikTok your arms for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Again, if you wanna intensify that side stretch, your arm comes over your ear. You can gaze towards the horizon, the floor, or even the ceiling. Press through your feet. Inhale, slowly rise to warrior two. Reverse your warrior, straighten through your right leg, lift your toes. Right hand comes to the wrist. And then slowly release. Turn your toes slightly in, your heels slightly out. We're gonna fold again in Prasarita Paratonasana. So you can repeat the same arm variation, or you can just take the hands to the hips and then slowly release your hands to the floor. Take 5 breaths here. Three more breaths. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Last one. Inhale. Open mouth. Exhale. You're gonna inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands towards your left foot. Find that lunge. Step back to your plank. You know what to do. Flow or meet me in downward dog. Breathe here in stillness. Take one more breath in downward dog. You're going to take your right leg high, bend your knees, stack your hips open. Option to draw circles with your hip to one direction, 2 to 3, and then reverse. Option to stay here for 2 more breaths or flip your dog. Taking your right foot to the ground, lift your hips, crack that heart open. Come back to 3-legged dog. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, open, warrior two. So we've been here before. This shape is familiar to you. Find a little more sensation in your pose. Maybe bend that front knee a little bit more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten your right leg, reach. Exhale, triangle pose. This time you're gonna turn your left palm to the wall behind you and wrap your arm behind your back. One more. You're gonna bend your right knee. Your forearm can come right away to your leg, or you can keep the fingertips on the floor. If you are with your forearm on your leg, make sure you're not resting your ear on your shoulder. Press through your forearm and keep that chest open. And now bring your arm over your ear. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the class, we're working with side body, opening, stretching. One more. Slowly lead with your left hand, come all the way up. Pivot your foot, take a breath in. Exhale, fold. Hands can come to your ankles or your shins. I want you to be a little bit more active here as you fold now. So you're pulling into your legs or ankles, bend your elbows east and west. Breathe deeply through the back of your legs, your spine. Hands to your hips, press through your feet. Inhale, slowly come up. We're gonna turn to face the back. So first take that warrior one. And then open warrior two. Find a little bit of stillness here and take a couple breaths in your warrior two. That left heel is pressing firmly on the ground. Same thing with the right foot. And reverse your warrior. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your left leg, inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck your arms. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle. Turn your palm back. Take the half bind first. You're gonna bend your left knee. Again, maybe your forearm comes to your leg or fingertips stay on the floor. Now reach your arm up, spin your arm over